Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tony David. This is Carrie Edwards and Pamela Hughes, and we make Wildfire. We'd like to thank you for joining us for our Colorado Celebrity Classic to benefit the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors. So we're going to do a happy half hour for you. We'd like to thank the Blue Note for giving us this beautiful venue to perform in right here in Parker, Colorado. So thank you very much. Enjoy the music. Raise your glasses and let's have a toast for Taps. There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulders. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. The whining of his wheels just makes it colder. An hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. The light in your eyes, that makes him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again, you know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him. How do you spend your time? What's the latest thing the neighbors say? Your mother called last Friday, sunshine made her cry. Felt the baby move just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again, you know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, hey, it's good to be back home again. And all the time that I can lay this tired old body down, feel your fingers feather soft upon me. The kisses that I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make a house a home. Like a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove. The light in your eyes, that makes him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again, you know it is. Sometimes this old farm feels like a long-lost friend. Yes, hey, it's good to be back home again. Hey, it's good to be back home again, you know it is. Sometimes You know I like my chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio on. Well, I was raised beneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know, sweet tea, pecan pie, and homemade wine, where the peaches grow. In my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled with love and it's grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio on. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. It's funny how it's little things in life that mean the most, the way you live or what you drive or the price tag on your clothes. There's a dollar sign on the peace of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio on. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Carrie Edwards on harmonica. Nice job, man. I thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes, make freedom forever fly. Let it ring, salute the ones who died, the ones that gave their lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like a little chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Get your little chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to introduce to you Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors program tonight. I've been involved with TAPS for 15 years, and I got involved because I met some of the military families and that I fell in love with. I heard their stories, and it touched my heart. Then I met Bonnie Carroll, the founder CEO of TAPS, and from that moment on, I was sold. Lynn Cottrell and Bo Cottrell invited me in, and my group in to sing and perform for TAPS, and we love it. So tonight, we have a special star that she is a world-renowned auctioneer, and her name is Miss Haley Baer.
Well, hello everyone. I am so excited that you are joining us. We're in the pre-show right now. In about 20 minutes, we're gonna go live. My name is Haley Baer. Again, I am just so excited to be here. I'm so excited to support TAPS, and I wanna welcome you all virtually to the TAPS Celebrity Classic Love Lives On virtual event. Again, we're gonna begin in about 20 minutes, so you need to make sure you're getting those bids in. We have a lot of great items, and you know what? I'm looking right now, I have my handy dandy remote. I'm seeing all the bids come in. Jane Ames, Jane, you rock. You are bidding it up, girl. I love it. Let's keep it coming. Carol Waller is winning an item right now. Keep those bids coming in because the silent auction is closing tonight. Now, for those of you that haven't registered yet, make sure you do. If you're watching me right now, odds are you already have. I don't know how you wouldn't be watching me right now, but if you haven't, I'm gonna tell you how you can do it, okay? You can just simply scroll up from the show that you're watching and click that register button. Now, we wanna get your first name, last name, email. You can put a cell phone on there. If you'd like to put a credit card on file to pay, you can do that. If you'd like to pay by check though, at the end of the program, you can do that as well. Just get in contact with us, we can make that happen. Now, I wanna tell you about some of these fabulous items that we have for y'all to bid on tonight. And again, I see the bids coming in. Another $50 gift card to Tony's Meats just came in. Let's keep it coming. We have beautiful pieces of military art. We have entertainment excursions to Sedona, Naples, Florida, and I want to tell you we have a brand new, incredible Florida Keys trip. So check that one out. There's fine dining packages, you have Perry's Steakhouse, one of my personal favorites, Pappadeaux's, and so much more. Again, all you have to do, you can scroll up, you can register, you can also click that Browse Items button or download the Hambit app and scroll through those categories right there. We're gonna be back in just a little bit, so get those bids in before it is too late.
Gladly walk across the desert, no shoes upon my feet, to share with you the last bite of bread I had to eat. I would swim out to save you in your sea of broken dreams, when all your hopes are sinking. Let me show you what love means. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I could whisper love so loudly every heart could understand, that love and only love can join the tribes of man. I would give my heart's desire so that you might see. The first step is to realize it all begins with you and me. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? When we stand together, it's all fun and down. We can do anything, anything. Keep believing in the power. Between your heart and mine, love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Yes, I do. Can build a bridge. Love and only love. Your heart Don't you think it's time? Love and only love. Don't you think it's time? Love and only love.
The road is long, with many a winding turn that leads us to knows where, who knows where. But I'm strong enough to carry him. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. So on we go. His welfare is my concern. No burden is he to bear. We'll get there. For I know he would not encumber me. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. If I'm late at all, if I'm late with sadness, then everyone's heart can be filled with the gladness of love for one another. It's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on the way to there, why not share? And the Lord doesn't weigh me down at all. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. He's my brother. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. He ain't heavy, Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you that the silent auction ends at 7:30, so please get those bids in.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Now, if you haven't registered yet, make sure you do so. If you're watching me, again, go ahead and scroll up, click that register button, and enter in your info. You can watch and you can bid on one device, or go ahead and grab out two. I have my handy dandy cell phone here. I'm watching all those bids come in. Ooh, a lot of people are buying the Love Lives On CD. That's one of the items we have for you. Dave Ellicott just came in. Dave is buying a lot. He just bought 3 of those. It will make a great Christmas gift if you want to give those out for Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, so get those bids coming in. You can also grab out 2 devices, and you can have that plan as well. It's totally up to you, and I want to tell you a little bit about the end of the program. Now, you can enter in a credit card right now, and you can pay by card. Or, look what I got with me. I have the handy dandy checkbook, okay? You can also pay with a check, all right? So we have a lot of fun things planned. The bids are coming in. I love to see it. I love scrolling. I have my handy dandy iPad here. And you know what? The donations are also coming in. In just a little while, in about 8 minutes, we are going to begin our program, okay? And we are going to move on to our fund to mission portion where you can donate and you can follow along with me. So keep those silent auction items, keep those bids coming in. We're also going to have our live portion in just a little while. Now, we have 9 items with no bids, so get those bids in. We have an incredible photo package for your dog, for your pet, so bid on that. We have 9 items to go. I'd love to see those no bids completely gone. Let's get a bid on every single item. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, you can also go to taps.org/Colorado, check out the page, click the register tab. You'll see our live items. We have a lot of great, awesome items for you. You can visit DC for the TAPS Honor Guard Gala in 2021, where you get to stay at the Army Navy Club. This is an exclusive club. You can stay at the Weston Riverfront in Beaver Creek. We have virtual wine tastings, firearm training classes, Kendra Scott jewelry. I know a lot of you like that. A bid just came in. I love to see it. And we have plenty of exciting golf items. So remember, you can pay by check or card, totally up to you. We have about 7 minutes, and we're gonna begin our program. But up next, please join me. I'd like to introduce a video from the Lady of the Hour, TAPS President and Founder, Bonnie Carroll. Bonnie, take it away.
Three powerful, simple words. It's what TAPS is all about. It gets us through the tough days. These words on Tom's headstone have gone from a personal message to a powerful ballad.
That beautiful song has become an album, a collaboration between survivors and songwriters. The message of TAPS. Love lives on.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom. They can't take that away. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. the man who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, to see the shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, hey. Proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the very pleased tonight to introduce to you our Love Lives On MCs. As you folks will know them from Fox News and CNN and ABC and CBS. They are award-winning broadcasters. We have Kyra Phillips. She was with CNN for 15 years, and she has won 4 Emmys and 2 Edward R. Murrow Awards. She's going to be one of our MCs tonight. And then we also have Mr. John Roberts, who is the chief correspondent for the White House for Fox News. And John is also an award-winning broadcaster for CTV in Canada, where he was inducted into the Canadian Broadcaster Hall of Fame. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our 2 MCs tonight. With further ado, Love Lives On. Enjoy the concert, enjoy the auction. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Kyra Phillips and welcome to the 15th annual Colorado Celebrity Classic to benefit the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, TAPS, you know the name. How about Tony David and Wildfire? Not bad.
They were great, fantastic.
Well, John and I are so honored to be a part of the extended TAPS family, and we are pleased to share this very special evening with all of you. 26 years ago, TAPS opened its doors with a single goal, and that was to bring hope and healing to all those grieving the death of a military loved one. So while the COVID-19 pandemic has caused major changes for all of us, it hasn't changed the fact that our military survivors need our help. And it hasn't dampened the spirit or enthusiasm in Colorado to continue this amazing event in a virtual format.
Who would have ever thought a year ago we'd be saying, continuing this event in a virtual
I miss Colorado,
format.
I have to say. I wish we were there.
We'll be there next year. The TAPS model of providing comfort and care to military survivors is based on a national peer support network that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. On the good days when you want to share loving memories of your loved one, or those hard days that literally bring you to your knees, TAPS is always there. TAPS programs are provided at no cost to survivors, and TAPS receives no government funding. We have the pleasure now of introducing Bonnie Carroll, the founder and president of TAPS.
You know, when her husband, Brigadier General Tom Carroll, died, along with 7 other soldiers in that plane crash in Alaska, Bonnie discovered that there were no military or civilian organizations to turn to for help. So that's why she founded TAPS in 1994 to bring comfort to all of those grieving the loss of their loved ones, whose life included selfless service to our nation. Bonnie Carroll is many things to many people. She's a Medal of Freedom recipient. She's a fighter for military families. She's a leader in crafting public policy to protect the survivors of military loss. She's tireless, having received many of her emails in the middle of the night. She is Miss Bonnie to the kids in TAPS Good Grief camps. She's a hero to the countless survivors who didn't think they could make it one more day. And for us, quite simply, Bonnie is our friend. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce Bonnie Carroll.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Carroll, and thank you, John and Kira, for that introduction. And thank you for being such advocates for our TAPS families. Welcome to the 15th Annual Colorado Celebrity Classic. I wish we could be together in person tonight, but I'm sending TAPS hugs to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. TAPS provides for our military survivors what our government cannot: the peer-to-peer connection with similar loss survivors and the personalized care and resources for each unique circumstance. Hosting a virtual event is only one small consequence of COVID-19. At TAPS, we're no stranger to challenging times, and we're doing our part to meet our mission, honoring and supporting the families of our nation's fallen heroes, and get through these difficult times together. We're keenly aware that these families have already sacrificed so much for our nation, and right now they need our support more than ever. TAPS is here 24/7, and our team is working hard to provide critical resources, services, and support to all those grieving a military loss as they navigate the challenging and isolation of COVID-19. TAPS is able to meet the needs of military survivors because of individuals like you who have been there for us. Now, we've remained agile and have quickly shifted our delivery of care to virtual platforms to keep everyone safe. In light of the tens of thousands of deaths in the United States from COVID-19, TAPS has also been asked to share our 26 years of experience in coping with traumatic grief with the civilian population. We've created a new resource page at our website at taps.org/COVID/together. TAPS is prepared for the long haul with whatever assistance may be needed for as long as will be necessary. September was also National Suicide Prevention Month. I'm honored to have been asked to serve as a National Ambassador for the Department of Veterans Affairs Prevents Task Force. The goal of this initiative is to change the culture surrounding mental health and suicide prevention through enhanced research, community integration, and development of strategies that emphasize overall health and well-being. Through many years of education, research, and training, TAPS developed a highly successful best practice method of support for suicide loss survivors. The goal being to provide hope and healing to suicide loss survivors through a 3-phase approach that includes stabilization, grief work, and post-traumatic growth. Our experts provide prevention and post-vention trainings to other organizations all over the world. Thank you so much for being with us tonight and standing shoulder to shoulder with our families. Because of you, our military survivors at TAPS know that their heroes will never be forgotten, and they know that love truly does live on. Thank you. My husband was an extraordinary leader. He was amazing. Oh gosh, I mean, he did everything completely, fully. He loved unconditionally. He led his soldiers like no one else. I mean, I still to this day hear stories from those that he led about what he inspired in them, how he changed their lives. You know, I had people coming up to me saying, like, he was like a brother to me, he was like a father to me. And for his family, he was everything. To our girls, they felt so supported and just
like they were the only people that existed in the whole wide world. And I sure felt that way. I mean, we were so completely connected in every way. We couldn't be apart.
Right after her husband passed away in a plane crash in Alaska, it was a training mission, and their plane went down. And she realized at that time there really wasn't an organization that could step in or was there to help people with that really difficult time in their life and to help navigate that. And that it was inspiration for her. So TAPS grew out of that.
It's an amazing, amazing organization. You know, Bonnie is awesome. You know, when she lost her husband, Tom, 25 or 26 years ago, she had no place to turn.
It took a lot of time to come to the understanding when those we love die physically, they don't stop loving us. That love transcends this physical death, that it continues to inspire us, that it lives in our hearts, that it guides us through the rest of our lives. It's woven into the fabric of who we will become in their honor as their living legacy.
I was just touched by her story, and it really moved. And you look around the room, and there was, 1,000 other people in there just like her. And so I looked at Frank, and just kind of had that light bulb went off, and I said, love lives on. He goes, yeah. So we got up, went to the bathroom, and I had it in my head, and we were in the bathroom, and I recorded it on my phone, and he goes, yeah, put that on your phone. So I recorded it. That's when I went back to my hotel that night. The idea of Love Lives On, and Frank Myers, Jimmy Nichols, and myself wrote the song, wrote Bonnie's story.
So Bonnie, are you ready for this? Because this is your song.
Oof.
This is for the memory of your husband. And this is going to be the song that I think changes everything. We
Thank
can't
you.
wait. Love lives on.
Thank you.
Love lives on every day, every night, in our hearts, in our minds, like an old classic song. Love lives on where we work, where we live, in the eyes of our kids, every picture on the wall.
Hearing Love Lives On for the first time was amazing. It was beyond anything that I expected or imagined. Having a song of this caliber written about something so personal is a little overwhelming. But to sit there with Frank and Jimmy and know how much they put into this, how much of themselves, I just had faith. And I always like to say my husband is right here with me. He's certainly in my heart. So I think he probably had a hand in it too.
The whole goal all along was to try to take our gift of music and infuse it with stories of these incredible survivors and find a way to, let their memories of their loved ones live on.
This project, this album with these incredible artists, with these gifted songwriters, and with these beautiful families is our chance to tell the story of service and sacrifice in our military. But it's also a chance to inspire everyone. Grief touches all of us. And to know that it is about the love. It is never just about the loss.
Love lives on. What a wonderful affirmation. It really does. All right, I need to remind you all that the silent auction will close at 7:30, so please get your bids in. All of your contributions, as you know, make these incredible programs possible for all the surviving families all over the country. So dig deep, because these families need you.
The need for the services provided by TAPS has not diminished. In fact, it has actually expanded. 30% of survivors connecting with TAPS are grieving a suicide loss, and 29% are grieving a loved one who died from illnesses. Many of these illnesses are from exposure to toxins while on the battlefield. You know, I was really struck by Bonnie's insight that when someone dies, we don't stop loving them.
That love transcends physical death, and it continues to inspire and guide us. That's what Love Lives On means, and it's also what this album is all about. It's a living legacy. So next up, we have a song that was inspired by the life of Sergeant Nick Pancini from Colorado. During his 4 years with the U.S. Marine Corps, Nick served in Okinawa, Japan, and did 2 tours in Iraq. He was honorably discharged in 2010, but regrettably, he took his own life just 6.5 months later. It's a great loss.
The Pancini family was introduced to TAPS shortly after Nick's death. They have benefited from many TAPS programs, including the National Military Suicide Survivor Seminar and the Good Grief Camp. Nick's dad, Joe, is a peer mentor, providing support to other surviving parents whose children have died by suicide. His sister, Angel, is a legacy mentor, providing companionship to children who have lost siblings or parents. This song was co-written by the Pancinis.
John Rich sings it on the TAPS album. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebel Wings.
Son, be free, we love you. Brother, lay your burden down. Heaven's gate above you. I can hear you laughing now. See the crooked smile, spirit wild. Rest in peace, that's not your style. So fly high, show them angels how to sing. Take to the sky, go on, spread those rebel wings, spread those rebel wings. Some wars ain't fought in battle, some wars you fight at home. Too proud to show you're fragile, you faced your demons on your own. It was your line to say I'm fine. You hid your pain, but now it's time. So fly high, show them angels how to sing. Take to the sky, go on and spread those rebel wings, spread those rebel wings. Son, be free, we love you. Brother, lay your burden down. So fly high, show them angels how to sing. Take to the sky, go on and spread those rebel wings. So fly, show them angels how to sing. Take to the sky, go on and spread those rebel wings, spread those rebel wings. Semper Fireman, spread those rebel wings. Rebel wings.
That was powerful. Now it's time to show your support for the families of America's fallen military heroes. When you give to TAPS, know that you are giving to an organization that has a deep sense of financial responsibility and integrity.
87 cents of every dollar given to TAPS goes directly to survivor programming and critical resources for the newly bereaved. For 8 years in a row, TAPS has received the highest rating on Charity Navigator. So remember the sacrifice these families have made for our country's freedoms when that auction begins.
Well, now we're going to hand it off to Haley Baer. Haley is an exceptional auctioneer who has received international acclaim for her talents. She also makes it a lot of fun. Haley, take it away.
Well, thank you so very much, Kira and John. That was such a beautiful video we witnessed with Bonnie and Tom's story of Love Lives On. Now, speaking of Love Lives On, I mentioned this earlier, but we have CDs and vinyl for all of you in our silent auction. So make sure you check that out. The bids were coming in, people were buying that left and right. It's gonna make a great Christmas gift, birthday gift, you name it. Now we have the CDs, we have the vinyl, all in the silent. It's a purchase item, so you can purchase it outright. I think it's at $10. Great buy. So make sure you check that out. Now again, it's super easy to register, super easy to bid. If you have not registered, you can scroll up on this show. You're watching me right now. Go ahead and scroll up, get registered, enter in your name, enter in your information. You can also pull out your phone. You can go to handbid.com, click Find Events, and search for TAPS. That's TAPS. You know how it's spelled, all right? Or go to taps.org/Colorado, and you can scroll down a little bit, click that link that will take you to the handbid bidding site. It's just the register button. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop. Okay, I'm so happy I made a mention of the CDs and of the vinyl because Jane Ames just bought a Love Lives On CD. Jane, yes, I love it. That's gonna be great. You can listen to the music all day long. Stephanie just bought one. Keep them coming. The bids are coming in. Our good buddy George Dempsey, I don't know if it's George the First, George the Second, George Jr., but he is bidding. The bids are coming in. George, keep it up. All right, again, click on that Browse Items tab. You can go to the web, keep on scrolling. We have so many amazing items. You know what? Wait a minute. I wish I had a little walkie-talkie here. I gotta tell you all something. Because these amazing items are doing so well, I have been given the go-ahead that we're gonna keep this silent auction open until 8 p.m. That's right. You have an additional 40 minutes to get those bids in. It's about 7:18 right now. You have about 40 more minutes. It's gonna stay open until 8 p.m. So do not miss out. Keep the bids coming. All of the proceeds from our silent auction items are going to help TAPS families. Now remember, I said this earlier, at the end, you can pay with a card on file or you can pay by check. It's whatever works best for you. Jane Ames is on a roll. Jane, I need you to come to all the events I work because you are the best bidder. Keep those bids coming. Patricia Thorpe, she's in it to win it. She's on the Trump wine. I love it. Let's keep it coming. That's right. You have until 8 p.m. to get those bids in. All right? And I want to tell you, please know that we have other giving opportunities for you coming up. I've been seeing the donations come in, but please know in just a little while, we are going to offer you our Fund a Mission. Typically, we'd have this in person, but tonight it's virtual. We also have the live auction for you where you can click into bid, and those bids are coming in on that Nashville trip for two. I'm so excited, but I want to give you a little teaser on some of these items. Okay, so of course we have that private house concert with Nashville songwriters. I love it. The bids are coming in. This is going to be a great get together with your friends, with your family. It can be at your home, it could be at your business, you name it. Now this house concert includes not one, not two, but 3 award-winning, #1 hit writing Nashville singer-songwriters for a live concert in your home. Now you can bid on this one with friends, so all of those house parties, George Dempsey, your house party, Arlene Johnson, go in as a group. You all can bid on this item and don't miss out because it's going to close tonight. I want you to bid, I want you to have fun, I want you to do it together, all right? Now, we also have that Nashville trip for 2, which I'm seeing the bids are coming in on that. This is America's city of country music. Now, we have plenty planned to keep you entertained, but the biggest highlight of this trip is a tour of Music Row by award-winning Nashville songwriter Billy Montana. And you get a private sit-in on a songwriting or a recording session. Now, last but certainly not least, you heard this amazing man in his band play earlier in the evening, and soon you will have the opportunity to bid on a house party with Tony and Wildfire. You pick the venue, and they are there to perform the night away for you and your guests. Now, we're gonna be selling these items virtually, okay? Very soon, the bidding's gonna start. You can start getting your bids in early, but in just a little while, we are going to talk a little bit more about them, show you a cool video or two, and close them out. So get those bids in while you can, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna turn it back over to Kara and John. Take it away.
Thanks so much, Haley. Well, the next song is one that I really love. If you're a dog lover, get your tissues ready because Canine Brother was written by the family of Marine Sergeant Joshua Ashley, who was a military police officer and later a canine handler. Josh and his partner Sirius were assigned to Special Forces Operations Command in Afghanistan.
The evening of Josh's death, he and Sirius led a patrol in which Josh was killed by an IED. His sacrifice spared the lives of many others, including his canine brother Sirius. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Griggs performing Canine Brother.
Josh was a young boy when the Twin Towers fell. He heard faithful stories that his family would tell. He swore right then and there, out of respect, he'd risk his life to serve and protect. His mama begged him not to leave the nest when he chose the Marines. Man, he chose the best. But 4 years later in Afghanistan, his frontline partner was a dog, not a man. Now his canine brother still walks this earth, still sniffing out bombs buried in the dirt, in a fight for freedom that'll never die. His canine brother is missing him tonight. That fateful day, they came to a stream. Along the way, Josh picked up his best friend and he threw him across. A few steps later, one life was saved, one life was lost. Now his canine brother still walks this earth, still sniffing out bombs buried in the dirt, in a fight for freedom that'll never die. His canine brother still misses him tonight. And those Marines who were right there with him, they say he was a lion among men, a brother, a warrior, and a dog's best friend. Now his canine brother still walks this earth, still sniffing out bombs buried in the dirt, in a fight for freedom tonight. Oh.
Wow, that video gets me every time. The story of Josh and Sirius, his canine brother, it's so touching. Josh's sacrifice spared many lives, including his companion, sweet Sirius, who, as you can see, misses him dearly. Now, the Josh Ashley family, including Sirius, are just one family of thousands that grieve a military loved one. TAPS is a special organization that provides comfort, care, and resources to all those grieving the death of a military loved one. Now, in 2019, we connected with nearly 7,000 newly bereaved loved ones, adding to a family of more than 95,000 individuals. 95,000. That's how special this organization is. Each year, TAPS holds more than 200 programs that welcome and support thousands of participants. They answer more than 19,000 calls to our National Military Survivor Helpline, and get this, they spend over 225,000 minutes in survivor outreach calls. And this is my favorite part. There's not a robot on that phone that's answering it, but it's always a human being, another survivor answering that phone. That connection is there. TAPS sets the industry standard for honoring and supporting families of our nation's fallen heroes. But we can't do it alone. We need your help, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. We have a variety of donation levels for you to give at. And already, you all are doing so well. We appreciate the donations that are coming in. They're already coming in. I have never seen this before, so many come in. Now, typically, at an event, you would raise that bid card up high in the air. We'd ask, who would like to give $10,000? You'd put the bid card up. Who would like to give $5,000? You'd raise it up high in the air. But tonight, since we are virtual, it's super easy. You can give on your phones. So right now, I'm in the Handbid app. You can go ahead and you can go to our Fund a Mission paddle raise right here. Or if you're watching me right now on our show, all you have to do is scroll down. We are going to promote those donation levels for you. And you know what? We even have a custom amount. So if you don't see a level up there that you feel comfortable at giving at, know that you can give a custom amount, an amount that works just for you. You can also go to taps.org/Colorado, scroll down, you'll see our register button. It'll take you into our auction site where you can see me right here on the live stream show, and you can also see all those donation levels, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you we have a goal tonight of $40,000 right here, right now in our Fund a Mission. But I want to tell you I have a much larger, more personal goal of participation. All of you who are watching us, joining us tonight, that you will all give at a level that is meaningful and impactful to you, whatever that amount may be. And I want to tell you, redundancy is okay. If you've already given in one category, but you feel in your hearts you want to give again, do it. We're not going to hold it against you. I'm going to explain more about where the funding is going and the impact you will be adding. And we're going to start high. We're going to work our way down. Again, feel free to follow along with me or give it that custom amount. Every single dollar counts tonight. These families have already sacrificed so much for our nation, and they need our support now more than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, with your help tonight, we can continue to prepare for the future, and as you know, our heroes will never be forgotten. Our first level that I'm going to ask you to give at is our $10,000 level. And I know if we come together tonight, we can make this happen virtually. Did you know that almost 30% of military deaths in Colorado is related to suicide? The grief that follows a suicide loss is often uniquely complicated. But I want to tell you at this very first level, you can send a surviving family to the TAPS National Suicide Survivor Seminar and the Good Grief Camp. It's going to be held in Dallas in October 2021. Now, this includes all the lodging, the airfare, and the meals. There is no place like the Good Grief Camp at the National Suicide Survivor Seminar. You will see children walking hand in hand with their legacy and their military mentors, bonds forged by shared loss. Hope and healing is experienced right here. Ladies and gentlemen, our $10,000 level, who would be so generous to click in to donate at the $10,000 level? I'm gonna scroll, I'm looking over here on my handy dandy iPad, okay? I'm gonna see who's coming in. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, a donation just came in, $10,000 from Wes Dyke. Wes, thank you so much. This calls for some cowbell. That's right. For the donations that are coming in, we are going to be ringing the cowbell tonight because this is a night of celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, we were proactive with TAPS. We didn't wait. We weren't reactive. We pivoted, and we are making this event happen virtually because this is so important. Wes Dyke, thank you so much. $10,000. The donations are coming in. I love to see it. Keep them coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Sun Country Distributing just gave $10,000. Another one, that's $20,000 right here. We're already halfway to our goal. Let's keep those donations coming. I am watching on my screen, my handy dandy iPad right now. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. Keep those donations coming. Now, I want to tell you, at this next level, you can cover all the expenses of a dignified burial for a fallen hero. This includes the color guard, headstone, memorial flags, airfare, and all the lodging for the family members. Now, grief can feel very isolating, but you don't have to walk this journey alone. TAPS is here for you. TAPS casework advocates address a number of concerns to our TAPS family members. This includes questions about the funeral and benefits, the health care, financial and legal issues, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, who will help support TAPS and our fallen heroes at the $5,000 level? Let's keep those donations coming. Again, I'm going to continue to scroll on my handy dandy iPad. We have an anonymous donor that just came in at the $5,000 level. $5,000. I love it. Let's ring that cowbell. Keep those donations coming in, ladies and gentlemen. $5,000. Jim and Kim McCloskey just came in at another $5,000 donation. Jim and Kim, I love it. Your names rhyme. Thank you so very much for giving at the $5,000 level. Let's keep those donations coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Every dollar counts tonight. Lynn Schneider just came in and she donated at the $500 level. So remember, you can give at a level that works for you, and there's also that custom amount. So let's keep it coming. We are fundraising tonight for a phenomenal organization, and we can't do it alone. We need your help, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? The bidding is continuing also. Richard Seymour's winning an item. Kim Urich is bidding. Let's keep it going all night long. Now, I want to tell you about this next level. TAPS is a national and a worldwide leader in helping families to heal after a loss of a loved one. The message of TAPS speaks volumes. Learning that we can survive the pain, we can cherish the memories, and we can gain strength from walking side by side down this painful journey of grief alongside those who understand and care. Now let me tell you, our next level, ladies and gentlemen, this is the $2,000 level, $2,000. This helps a surviving family with moving expenses so they can live closer to other family after their loved one dies. TAPS thinks of absolutely everything, and they are there to provide that comfort. They understand that when a loved one dies, the love you shared, it doesn't just stop. Your relationship will continue in keeping those memories alive. And who better to cherish those memories of a loved one than with other family? Ladies and gentlemen, remember, love lives on. $2,000, that's our next level. Let's see the donations keep coming in. I love it. They're coming in at all levels tonight. Right now, we're at our $2,000 level. Again, this covers the moving expenses. Peter Heyer just came in, $2,000. That calls for some cowbell. Let's keep it coming. Ladies and gentlemen, keep those donations coming. And people are still continuing to buy the Love Lives On CDs. This is amazing. Anything you can do to help support TAPS tonight. We need it, ladies and gentlemen. Every single dollar counts. I love it. Another donation of $2,000 just came in from John Brook. John, thank you. Thank you so very much for your donation. I'm going to keep scrolling, ladies and gentlemen. The donations are coming in, and this is our $2,000 level. Keep them coming. Come on. Susan Dykeman just gave it $100. Susan, thank you. Thank you so very much. The donations are coming in at every single level. Again, you can follow along with me, or you can give it a level that works for you. And remember, there is that custom amount. Every single dollar counts tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many surviving families are now both working and going to school from home, and they're juggling to share screen time on one computer. As we know, this is a major problem. It's a major problem right here in Colorado. It's a major problem all over the United States. Now, the request for laptops has been one of the most asked for items at TAPS this year. As our nation addresses this COVID-19 pandemic, TAPS is, of course, once again sharing best practices and is directly assisting the American public in this unprecedented time of isolation, fear, and loss. Now, one way we are doing that is through providing technology to families in need. This next level will buy a laptop computer plus software and all the accessories like a printer and installation for a child or a family member who needs it. Ladies and gentlemen, our next level, it's $1,000. Who wants to help support our military families at this level? $1,000. Get those donations come in. Ladies and gentlemen, $1,000. Let's go. Oh, and I want to let you know, our founder, Bonnie Caro, just sent a text to thank everyone here tonight. Bonnie, thank you for joining us. We are so excited to have you on. We love you. We love TAPS. We love the good work that TAPS does. We're going to keep these donations coming. They're going to be coming in all night long. This is great. Our $1,000 level. Linda Shireberg, I hope I got that right. Linda Shireberg just came in at $1,000 for the laptop computer. Linda, thank you so much. This is a major need all over the United States. $1,000. Let's keep it coming. Again, I'm going to continue to scroll. Eddie Johnson. Eddie Johnson just came in at the $1,000 level. Eddie, thank you, my friend. Let's keep it. Oh, Eddie. You know what I love about Eddie? Eddie just gave $1,000 times 2. Eddie, thank you so very much. Every single dollar counts tonight, and you got the message. Redundancy is okay. Let's keep it coming. Nora Kaiser came in at the $1,000 level. This is our level, ladies and gentlemen. We are rocking it out tonight. $1,000. I'm continuing to watch on my handy dandy iPad. They are coming in. Marie Patterson just gave $1,000. This is great. Let's keep it coming. John McDaniel, another $1,000. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, if we were in person, we'd be running around the room, we'd be high-fiving. But you know what? Here today, we are following the safety protocols. We are social distancing. We have hand sanitizer. We are wearing our masks. We so appreciate you supporting us virtually tonight. We're at the $1,000 level. Carol Waller, she's been a big supporter. Carol, thank you so much. Another $1,000 donation. I love seeing these bits come up on the screen. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, now keep those donations coming. We're gonna keep moving right along. One item, this is a major necessity, ladies and gentlemen, it's food. As you all are aware, this pandemic has caused job loss, it's caused business shutdown, financial anxiety, and with so many kids learning from home, some are missing those school meals. Now, these meals, the school breakfast and lunch, are sometimes the only meals kids get in the entire day, ladies and gentlemen. There are so many more who need our help. With your gift of $500, you can help feed a surviving family with a month of groceries. As you know, this is absolutely vital. Our $500 level. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking on my handy dandy iPad. Rich Shireberg. Rich just gave, I wonder if he's related to Linda, $500. Rich, thank you so very much. Our $500 level. I love it. I love what I'm seeing here tonight. $500. Let's keep those donations come in. Oh my gosh. James McCloskey. James, you know what's up, my friend. He just gave at the $500 level. He gave earlier in the evening as well. Remember, redundancy is okay. We're not going to hold it against you. We will welcome it on. Every dollar counts tonight. Bill Hanslick, Bill just gave. Bill, yes, you rock, my friend. Thank you so much. $500. The donations are coming in. $500. Let's see who else is coming in. Brian Fangman just gave at the $500 level. Brian, I love it. Marilyn Walker, I'm watching on my handy dandy screen right now, and they're all just coming up. This is our $500 level. Marilyn, thank you so very much for your donation at this level. And ladies and gentlemen, an important bid just came in from Jim and Jeannie Quinn. Now, those are Christine's parents. Christine is here with us tonight. She is managing the show. Her parents just gave a donation of $500. Jim and Jeannie, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your gift of $500. $200. I'm gonna keep looking. I don't wanna miss anybody. I wanna make sure I thank everybody. I'm gonna scroll over because I gotta see this TV. Karen Birch. Karen just gave it the $500 level. The bids are flying in. I love it. Karen, thank you so very much. As you can see, I'm quite animated. Keep those donations coming, and I will be flailing my arms. We'll be ringing the cowbell all night long. This is a night of fun. This is a night of celebration. We are here tonight supporting TAPS, okay? Now, I want to tell you about this next level. 1 in 5 children in the United States under the age of 15 will experience death of a parent, a sibling, or someone close to them. 7% of those children are bereaved. That's 4.9 million by age 18 and 12.8 million by 25. Now, TAPS hosts as many as 28 programs each year, specifically for our youngest survivors. Now, at each program, our children and our military mentors are given a backpack. I love this. This is one of my favorite programs to talk about. Now, each are given a backpack, both the mentor and the child. And they have supplies in that backpack like blankets or tissues, snacks, notebook, and photos of a lost loved one. Now, backpacks are a staple of the TAPS program, and they're a useful memento of the TAPS experience. At this next level, $250, you can provide 5 backpacks and all of the gear needed for military mentors to support the children who attend the Good Grief Camp. Oh my gosh, Jane Ames. Jane, you always pop up at the right time. Jane is on a roll. She just gave $250 twice. $250. Jane, thank you so very much. I love seeing the donations come in. Keep them coming. Keep bidding on those items as well. I know you're a big bidder. I'm going to keep scrolling. More donations are coming in. Carol Waller also gave at the $250 level. Thank you so much. Evie Ashmore just gave. Evie Ashmore, $250. Thank you so very much. Edie Marks, another $250. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, it's as easy as grabbing your phone, clicking the Fund a Mission area, clicking the level you want to donate at. Click that green Donate Now button. It's just a click away. It's not hard to do, and every single dollar is going back to TAPS and the good programs that they offer. I'm going to continue to scroll, ladies and gentlemen, our $250 level. Let's see those donations come in. Denise just came in at the $250 level. Denise Drager, thank you so very much, $250. Lisa Furtman also came in, another $250 donation. A bid just popped up on my screen. Stephanie FICO, thank you so much, Stephanie, another $250. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it coming. We are here tonight to support TAPS. We're doing it virtually, and we need your help, okay? We're gonna move on to our last and final level. Remember, continue to donate. Now, we have all heard the expression that freedom isn't free. 5 simple words can change a life forever. We regret to inform you. The men and women who died in military service to America give us a new perspective to some things we may take for granted, such as the freedoms we enjoy every single day. These freedoms truly come at a cost. They've been paid for with the blood of brave young people. Flags are a powerful reminder of a fallen loved one and their respect and their sacrifice for our country. Along with the thanks of a grateful nation, surviving family members receive an American flag that covers the casket of their loved one. It's such a small token, but it means so much, ladies and gentlemen. This is our last and final level. It's our $100 level, and you can cover the cost of 2 flags often given to a surviving spouse and parents. Last and final level, and let's do it in honor of our fallen heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, $100. David Tanzer just gave at the $100 level. I love it, David, $100. Keep those donations coming in. I'm looking on my handy dandy iPod. Lisa Furtman also just gave $200. This is great. Remember, a custom amount works as well. Patricia Thorpe, another $100. Keep them coming all night long. Richard Seymour, thank you so much for your donation, $100. Kevin Zimmerman, another $100. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, you can click in and you can give a custom amount. Every single dollar counts. Diane Bartlett, she just gave a custom amount. Stephen Rosenberg came in at $150. Susan Dykerman came in at $150. This is great. The donations are continuing to come in. John McDaniel, $100. Thank you so very much. Let's keep it coming, ladies and gentlemen. Keep those donations coming in all night long. This is all going back to TAPS, okay? I'm gonna ring that cowbell because I love to see this. Beverly Cobb, another $100. This is great. Beverly, keep it coming. Let's go. $100, ladies and gentlemen, our last and final level. Put auctioneer Haley Bear down. I wanna give $100 back to TAPS. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna keep it coming. John McQuido just gave another $100. Keep them coming in. But you know what? We got to keep it rolling here. You didn't think just because we are virtual that we wouldn't have a live auction. Let me tell you, we have 3 exciting live auction items for you to check out. Now, you can see the current item we're going to sell and promote right underneath the show, what you're watching right now. We're going to promote that item, so you can just scroll down. You can also download the app, you can search TAPS, and you can see the item under the live auction item category. Totally up to you. You can use 1 device, you can use 2. It's all on you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we only have 3, and these items are going to close right here, right now. Ooh, I just got to say this. We just got a $10,000 donation come in from Kathy Dempsey. Do you know Kathy? She just donated $10,000. You know what? I had to mention that, all right? Okay, so keep that coming. Now, tonight, you can bid on your phones, on the computer, on the iPad, totally up to you. Click on that item we're gonna be offering and click that green Bid Now button. These items are gonna close out in the next 5 minutes, so do not miss out. And remember, all of the items, all of the funds going back to TAPS. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our first item up for bid. This is where we started the show with the one, the only, Mr. Tony David and Wildfire. Now, you can enjoy a private, fun-filled evening of entertainment with Tony David and Wildfire. You supply the venue. You can invite as many of your friends and family as you desire. Unlimited, 100 people, 5,000 people, totally up to you. Again, it could be at your house. It could be at your company holiday party. That sounds like a great get-together. Let's do it. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Tony. First and foremost, most importantly, he's an avid supporter of TAPS. He's also an accomplished, talented entertainer, and he has great control of his magnificent voice that thrills audiences. He has charisma and charm galore, and he all out delivers to his large Denver fan base. Now, if you want to bid on this item, currently the bid is set at $1,500. Go ahead and click in if you want to bid, ladies and gentlemen. $1,500. I see the bids coming in on the silent auction. We got bidding on jerseys, but right now, we are promoting that Tony David item. Now, it's the house party with Tony. You can go ahead and scroll down on the show if you're watching me right now. You can scroll down and you can click into bid. The current bid is set at $1,500. Now let me tell you, as the head of the band Wildfire, Tony says, when I perform, I try to deliver the song the way the original performer sang it. I don't impersonate. I just try my best to imitate the song the way the artist sang it. Tony has shared his music passion with Denver audiences for over 20 years. So if you want this item, go ahead and click in on it, ladies and gentlemen. $1,500. We're gonna go by $100 increments, okay? You know, typically if we were at an in-person event, I'd say 15, 16, 1,600. Let's go, I'm at 16, a 17, a 17. A bid just came in. Mark is currently winning the item at $1,500. I think the auction call got him going. All right, that's great. $1,500. Okay, somebody needs to click in at 16 and wipe Mark out. Mark is currently winning it. Oh, George is in at $1,600. Mark, beat George. The bidding war is on. Let's go. Come on, Mark. Click in at $1,700 if you want to bid. George is currently winning this item at $16. I'm looking at my handy dandy iPad. Go ahead and click in Mark at $1,700 if you want this item. Get the bids going. If you click in, we're gonna ring that cowbell for you. All right, come on. 16, 17, Mark is in at $1,700. That's right, Mark. Keep it coming, come on. George, click back in at 18. George, I know you like to be a winner. Don't miss out now. Don't lose this item. You don't wanna become a loser tonight. This is more important now, more than ever. $1,800, that's all it takes. That's the next bid. George is in. Ooh, I can't even keep up. Okay, George is currently winning, $1,800. Mark, if you want back, you gotta click in at $1,900, okay? George is winning it. He hates to lose. You know what? Let's take him to all he's worth. I'm sure he'll bid $20,000 on this item. All right? Come on, Mark. Go ahead and click in at $1,900. All right? George is winning it at 18. Go ahead and click in at 19 if you want it. Come on, guys. Bidding war is on. Let's see who's gonna win. Mark is back. Mark doesn't like to lose either. He's back at $1,900. This is like one of the best virtual bidding wars I've ever seen, I have to tell you. All right, and you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, the bids are continuing to come in on all items. Let's keep it coming. So Mark is currently winning that item. The next bid is $2,000. George, if you want in, go ahead and click in at $2,000. Don't let Tony down, okay? He's gonna be so sad. $2,000. Let's do it for Tony. Come on. George is taking a phone call right now, and he's bidding at the same time. If George can multitask, you all can get on right now and bid, okay? $2,000, that's our next level. Mark is currently winning it at $1,900. Let's find out what we're gonna do. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,900, 2,000's our next increment. Here we go, come on, 2,000. Click in, George, if you want this one at $2,000. 1,900 is our current bid, 2,000 is next. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, the bids are flying in. 1,900, 2,000. Here's what we're gonna do. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna shut this item down in about 1 minute. So at 7:53, we're closing this one down. That's right, you will not have a chance to bid anymore. 7:53, that's a minute to go, and this item is shutting down. Right now it's at 1,900. If George wants in, he needs to bid 2,000, or somebody else could come in and bid. So all it takes is just a click of a button. $2,000 is our next bid. You have about a minute to go, under a minute. So get those bids in. Remember, I said we only have 3 live items, okay? And they are gonna shut down right now, here tonight. That silent is still gonna be open for another 8 minutes. Here we go, we're shutting this one down in about 40 seconds. Currently, Mark is winning this item. We're gonna shut it down very shortly. But you know what? Great thing about this item, we have a couple of these, okay? So George, if you want to come back in, $1,900, or if you want to beat Mark right now, you only have a few seconds left, but we have a couple of these, ladies and gentlemen, so we can sell you a couple of these Tony David house parties. It's going to be a wonderful time with your family, with your friends. It could be a holiday party, it could be a birthday party, you name it. 1,900 is our current bid. We're shutting that item down right about now. Mark is our current winner unless somebody else clicks in. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Countdown is beginning. 3, 2, 1. Who is our winner on that item? Let's see. I have Mark as my winner, but I don't want to make any errors. Is Mark Lauer is our winner at 1,900. We have a couple more of those left though, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want one, we're going to open it up. You can go ahead and bid that same amount and spend the evening dancing away with Tony, David, and the gang. Now, I want you to get ready for item number 2. This is our extraordinary Nashville trip for 2. Now, you can't just not go to Nashville, okay? This is America's musical capital. We have an exciting trip for 2 of you. This package includes everything. We've taken care of everything. Round trip, Jay's Valet car service. From your home to DIA, we're gonna whisk you away. Round trip airfare on American Airlines. A 2-night stay at the Gaylord Opryland Resorts. If you stayed at the Gaylord before, you know it's the best of the best. Now for the entertainment piece, get ready because you have 2 tickets to the Grand Ole Opry and Grand Ole Opry Backstage Post Tour and tickets to the Ryman Auditorium Daytime Museum Tour. Now, one of the best highlights, I gotta tell you about this. Listen up. Of the trip is a tour of Music Row by award-winning Nashville songwriter Billy Montana and a private sit-in on a songwriting or a recording session. Now, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you're never going to forget. And let me tell you, the bids are already coming in. It looks like Linda and Kim are battling this one out. Linda Kavanaugh and Kim Urig, keep it coming. So Linda's currently winning this item Linda's losing. Sorry, Linda was at 5,600. Kim is at 58. Linda, this is gonna close soon. So go ahead and bid 6,000. Come on, just rack it up. Let's go. Bid it up. Let's get those bids coming in. And I wanna tell you, this trip doesn't expire until December 31st, 2021. So you have plenty of time to use this trip, okay? You have over a year. Let's go ahead. Linda, click in if you want it. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. We're currently at 5,800. Let's click in at the next increment if you want to bid on this extraordinary Nashville trip for 2. And you know what? To sell this a little bit more, I have a special guest who's going to be joining me. Lisa Patton, come on up. Now, you went on this trip, right?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
It was wonderful. So my husband and I bid on this trip a few years ago. We won, thankfully.
Okay,
and we went
good.
to Nashville. And we had never been there before. It is a beautiful town, great restaurants, honky-tonks on Broadway.
Ooh.
The music is so loud.
That sounds like a
it's
blast.
Great. And, you know, there's so many historical sites, like the Grand Ole Opry, which is
Okay.
celebrating its 95th anniversary this weekend.
So they're celebrating TAPS as well, right?
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
duh.
So this trip includes a backstage pass at the Grand Ole Opry. So we walked on the stage where they have the cutout from the Ryman Theater. Very special. I just heard an interview this morning with Trisha Yearwood and Garth Brooks saying
I love
how important that little circle is for artists. So part of the trip is just seeing the sights, but really one of the funnest things we did was we went down Music Row with Billy Montana. We've already talked about him being a Grammy award-winning songwriter.
He wrote Suds in the Bucket, one of my favorites.
Garth Brooks, and that's Sarah Evans, and then he wrote a Garth Brooks #1 song too. Yeah, he's phenomenal. So he takes us down and on Music Row, and Music Row is really the heart of downtown Nashville music. Yeah. And so he'll point out buildings like that's the RCA building, and that's a publishing house for whatever, and Dolly Parton sang there and all that. So anyway, then one of the other great things is that we went and we were sat in on a recording session. They actually recorded 4 songs. They were all about whiskey. But
so
anyway,
you had a blast. Did you have a shot of whiskey or two?
No, we just listened to the music. It was phenomenal. But really, it's a trip of a lifetime, you guys. Such a great time. Please bid. The money all goes to TAPS. It's a great opportunity.
Can I ask you a question? Okay, so do you know anybody by the name of Joseph Patton?
Yes, it's my husband bidding now. That's how good the trip is. We want to go again. Good job,
so
honey.
Once enough wasn't.
Yeah,
you gotta go again.
It truly is really. And well, last time we didn't stay at the Opryland Hotel. This trip is going to the Opryland.
Oh, so this is even better.
Yeah,
you gotta
it
get in on
is.
this one.
It's
So
pretty great.
Joseph is winning this. He must really love you.
I kind of told him a cap though, not to.
Oh,
yeah.
There's no cap tonight.
Yeah,
okay?
well,
Come
yeah.
on.
So thank you. Anyway, bid you guys. Really appreciate it. Good luck.
Woo woo. We're gonna keep the bidding going all night long. Your husband is currently winning it. Joseph Patton. I love it. Kim, you better step it up. 6,000 is the next bid. Joseph is winning this at 5,900. You know, this item is only gonna be available for a couple more minutes, okay? We gotta keep it coming. And did you see Lisa get up here? She just gave the performance of a lifetime. She had the best trip. You got to bid on this, okay? She's not wrong. Our next bid is 6,000. And remember, all of the bids tonight, all of the donations, it's all going back to TAPS. So keep it coming, ladies and gentlemen. The CDs are still being bought. Love lives on. I love it. Let's keep it coming. Our next bid is $6,000. Now let me tell you, this is going to be a trip of a lifetime. It doesn't expire until 12/31/2021. You have plenty of time. That's December 31st next year. Now, and remember, one of the highlights of this trip is a tour of Music Row with the one, the only, Mr. Billy Montana. You're going to have a private sit-in with him on a songwriting or a recording session. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You're never going to forget it. Lisa hasn't, even with all of the whiskey she had that night, okay? She still has not forgotten. Oh my gosh, the bids are coming in. I can't keep up. Kim really wants this item. She just bid up to $6,200. She is outbidding herself. Kim, you're my favorite type of bidder. Keep it coming all night long. All right, Joseph, if you love your wife, she's here right now. She's tearing up. She really wants this item because you know what she told me behind the scenes? She said last time she was on crutches, and she could just wobbling around like a penguin. She could barely experience this trip. She needs a refresher, okay? And the whiskey was really getting to her. All right? Oh my gosh, $240,000. We've already raised over $240,000, but let's keep it coming in. Come on, everybody. Kim is back. Okay, Joseph tried. He went to $6,400. Kim came back at $6,500. They are battling it out. I don't know who's going to win. And I don't think he's listening. I don't know what the cap is, but I don't think he's listening. He wants to impress his beautiful wife tonight. Let's keep it coming. Joseph, yes, $6,600. The bids are coming. Lisa just said, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Thank you. Christmas is coming up quick. Let's keep it coming. All right, okay, Joseph is currently winning this. Remember, it's going to close here tonight very soon. Kim, if you want back in, let's keep it coming. I can't even keep up. The bid just went up to $7,000. Kim is currently winning it. Kim, it's all going back to TAPS tonight. Thank you. We're ringing this cowbell. Kim is our current winner, $7,000. Come on, Joseph. If you love your wife, you better click in. This one's on you. All eyes on you right now from the virtual show. Let's go. $7,100. We need you in, my friend. $7,100. Kim is winning at 7. Let's go. $7,100 is all it takes. I'm at 7. Now 1. How about now $7,100? Let's go. Do the work. Come on. I'm at 7. Now 1. All right. Kim is winning. Joseph, last and final call. Let's go. Click in. It's 8 p.m. Our silent's about to shut down. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this item down in 1 minute. So the Nashville trip for 2, it's shutting down in just 1 minute. It's going to close at 8:01. 8:01. So Joseph, all eyes on you, my friend. Go ahead and click in and bid. If you love your wife, if you want this item, if you want to experience Nashville again, come on. We need you to click in. And you know what? Remember, It's all going back to TAPS. Show us your passion, show us your love, not only for your wife, but for TAPS tonight. Okay, 7,100. That is the next bid. You have about 20 seconds to go, and we are shutting this item down, and we're gonna announce who our winner is. But I wanna tell you both, you guys were on a roll, and I love seeing that. I couldn't even keep up with the bidding. Okay, currently Kim is winning it. We're shutting it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is shut down. We're gonna announce our winner. I never wanna call it out right away because we never know. Somebody might click in last minute. All right, so our winner, is it Kim? Kim, congratulations. Lisa, I'm so sorry. You know what? We'll get you next time, all right? Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Uhrig just won that item at $7,000. Kim, thank you so much. It's all going back to TAPS tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that item had 12 bids. Let's see what we can do on our next item. This is our last and final item. It's last, but it's certainly not least. Now, it's time for one of the most infamous items that we just had to bring back for y'all because you know it's a fan favorite. Now up next, let's hear from our Grammy award-winning and #1 hit songwriters in Nashville. Gentlemen, take it away.
Hello everybody and welcome to Nashville, Tennessee. My name is Frank Myers.
And my name is Billy Montana.
And I'm Jimmy Nichols.
And we are honored and pleased to be with all of you for the 15th annual Colorado Celebrity Classic, benefiting TAPS, Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors. And we want to give a big thank you and a big shout out to Bo and Lynn Cottrell for having us back again. You do such a great job. We thank you so much. This is like my 8th or 9th year.
This is my 15th year, Frank.
Bragger.
It's been a blessing.
Eardropper.
Every time. Eardropper. So what we're going to do is we are going to auction off a house concert. And
But Billy, what's a house concert?
well, that is a great question, Jimmy Nichols. A house concert is where hit songwriters from Nashville will actually come to your house and put on a concert.
You mean like in the living room, like right here?
Just like this. We'll tell stories. We'll play hit songs. You can invite your friends and family to be a part of it. And it's really an intimate setting and really a lot of fun. So
lots of fun.
I think we should maybe give a little example of what it would be like.
Educational and provocative. Yeah, songs like this is what's going to come out of your living room.
When you're dialing 6 numbers just to hang up the phone, driving across town just to see if she's home, waking a friend in the dead of the night just to hear him say it'll be alright. When you're finding things to do to not fall asleep, 'cause you know she'll be there in your dreams.
Here we go.
There's a carrot dog that can barely walk with a sippy cup of milk. A little blue-eyed blonde with shoes on wrong, but she likes to dress herself. And the most beautiful girl holding up the pen. Yeah, the dude I love the most is my front porch looking in.
She got a pretty little fair bee hanging out the window and they're heading up to Vegas tonight.
I got 18 years to stop and walk away.
A little ponytail girl grown up to be a woman. She's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and her clothes hanging out on the line. That's right.
I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. I swear, like a shadow that's by your side, I'll be there for better or worse till death do us part. I'll love you with every beat of my heart. I swear. I swear. I swear.
So, songs like that and many, many more. Listen, I certainly think you guys will enjoy it if you have us at your house. We promise it'll be a great time. So do us a favor. This is all for TAPS, so bid high. I promise we will give you a show you won't forget. Thank you so much for allowing us into your space. And Haley, Take it away.
Take it away.
God bless everybody.
Oh my goodness, that looks like the party of a lifetime. Now, this is our last and final item, okay? So you better get those bids in on this one. Now's your time. This is a get together with friends, and you know what? You can bid on this fantastic party, which can be in the comfort of your own home. Oh my gosh, Kim! Kim, you are crazy, girl. I love you. Kim just outbid Linda again. She wants this item so bad. Okay, we started this out at the beginning. Kim and Linda, you guys are having a redo right now. Linda, you gonna come back and beat Kim on this one? Now, remember, you can bid with this item in the comfort of your own home. George Dempsey and Arlene Johnson, they are having house parties tonight. So remember, you guys can all go in as a group if you'd like. You can all bid together, all right? So let's go, everybody. Keep it coming. Linda Kavanaugh, she's back. My girl, Linda. Oh my God, Joseph Patton just came in again. Lisa just fainted. Lisa just fainted. She's on the floor. Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay, now let me tell you about this private house concert. This includes 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 award-winning #1 hit writing Nashville singer-songwriters for a live concert in your home or business or venue. I'm getting so excited, I'm yelling at the camera right now. Linda Kavanaugh, she's back at $17,000. Linda, let's go. I'm at 17, now 17.5, now 17.5. Come on, everybody, let's go. Now, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna cover all the travel costs and the lodging for the singer-songwriters. We are going to take care of, oh wait, no, this is you. You gotta take care of all the food, and you gotta take care of all of the beverages. That means alcohol, all right? That's on you, but we got the travel costs, we got the lodging. You can invite all of your friends. This is gonna be a fun event with music, laughter, and fun. Joseph Patton, oh my gosh, you can't stop this guy. He's back at 17,500. Somebody please take Lisa's phone away. I do not want her texting her husband, only if she's gonna say bid again, okay? Lisa, this is all going back to taps. Linda Kavanaugh, oh my gosh, this lady's back at $18,000. That's what I'm talking about, Linda. This is all going back to taps tonight, $18,000. Now, you will hear about the intimate stories behind these songs. This is a memorable event that is going to help families, ladies and gentlemen, who have served and passed on. Our last and final item, we're here tonight only, and we're going out with a bang, okay? Linda is currently winning this at $18,000. Joseph, Lisa doesn't know what she's talking about. Go ahead and bid again if you want. All you gotta do is bid $18,500. That's pocket change. You got it, my friend. $18,500, let's go. And Kim, where'd you go? Kim, come on. Okay, good. George just took away Lisa's phone, so let the bidding begin. Here we go. Linda's currently winning this. Now let me tell you about some of these songwriters. Billy Montana, he's written 4 #1 country songs, including Hard to Love with Lee Brice. I love that one. More Than a Memory for Garth Brooks. This was the fastest rising single in the history of country music. Bring on the Rain. Oh, and this is my personal favorite, Suds in the Bucket with Sarah Evans. That was the most played country song by a female artist in 2004. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, you have Frank Myers, a Nashville songwriter whose first single, #1 hit, You and I, was recorded by Eddie Rabbitt and Crystal Gale. And now Mr. Jimmy Nichols. He was a songwriter, he's a singer, he's a producer, and he's an actor. He does it all. You can't stop him. Jimmy, he's toured with Reba and Faith Hill. All right, now you can buy these all right now, their albums via handbid. Let's keep it coming. Linda Kavanaugh is currently winning. We're gonna give you about 40 more seconds. Let's close this item down at 8:10. 8:10, we're shutting it down. Linda, you rock, lady. She is winning it at 18,000. Now, Joseph, Joey, don't miss out. If you want to come in again at 18,500, the choice is yours, my friend, okay? This is our last and final item. Then we're donezo. So go ahead, click in and bid. Lisa just looked at me and said, please, I really want to do this. We missed the last package. We missed the last one. We want this one. Let's do it. Come on, everybody. Linda's currently winning it. We have 5 seconds. We're going to shut it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is our winner? Who do we have? Linda Kavanaugh. Linda, congratulations. Woo! Oh my goodness. Linda, heck of a buy. Congratulations. That is amazing. You know, we may have one more that we can sell later on. We may open that back up. And Joseph, if you want it, Lisa's looking at me with a big old smile. She says, honey, click in, please. We need to go on that trip. It'll be better and bigger than last time. Now, let's check back on how much we've raised so far. This has been an incredible event. The bids were flying in. The donations were coming in from every angle. Silent auction bids. Oh, okay, get this. We're 109% of our goal. We went over our goal, ladies and gentlemen. We've raised over $244,000. $244,000, 866. This is amazing. Let's keep it coming. We are breaking the goals. We are achieving records tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is incredible. Now, I want to let all of you know that our Fund a Mission is going to remain open for one more week through next Friday, October 9th. That's my birthday, okay? My one birthday wish is that you all will give back and donate to TAPS, all right? We were proactive. We pivoted virtually. Keep those donations coming in. Know that redundancy is okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we could not have done this without all of you. Because of all of you, you made this happen for all of us tonight in TAPS. And you know what we're gonna do? You know what? The surprises never end here tonight. We've been ringing the cowbell. We've been having fun. Lisa's in a panic mode right now. Now, let me tell you, we're gonna keep the silent auction open for 5 more minutes, okay? Keep those bids coming. I know we said we were gonna shut it down, but we went over a little bit. We're just having too much fun. We're celebrating. We're raising a lot of money, so we're gonna keep the silent open. Let's see if we can get to 250,000. 250,000, let's keep it coming. Right now in our silent auction, we've raised over 55,000. That's the best we've ever done. We did it virtually, ladies and gentlemen. Now stay with us because we have more planned for you. I'm gonna turn it on back over to your fabulous MCs this evening, John and Kira. Thanks so much for having me.
Well, thank you everyone for sharing in this fantastic evening with us and for your support of the families of America's fallen military heroes.
All the songs that you heard tonight can be streamed or downloaded from all major services, and you can also purchase the Love Lives On CD, vinyl, or other merchandise.
Vinyl, yes, she said vinyl. She's got one of those old Victrolas.
I'm old
with the
school.
big thing.
Look, all the musicians know and appreciate vinyl. Come on. Every single one of them involved with our program tonight.
They do.
Yes.
It is best.
So
Nothing beats vinyl.
it's true. And you just got to put a quarter on and push down through the scratches. Okay, I digress. On your menu screen, you can go to Browse Items and choose for sale. Also, the option to donate to TAPS through the Fund the Mission will be open for another week. So anything you can do for TAPS families is very much appreciated. Thank you.
Before we go, we would be remiss if we didn't recognize the dedication of Lynn and Bo Cottrell and the terrific volunteers and executive committee in Colorado and their dedication to TAPS. We are also thrilled that there are so many generous donors who made tonight possible, especially this year's presenting sponsor, United Concordia Dental.
Thank you again so much for joining us this evening. We look forward to seeing everyone
in person
in 2021. Wear your mask, wash your hands, donate to TAPS. Donate to TAPS first, then wash your hands, then put on your mask.
And then donate to TAPS again.
There. See you in 2021.
On a snowy, windy morning, in a plane crash in the mountains, you and 7 other soldiers said goodbye. We shared 5 years together, and that wasn't long enough, but I swear they were the best years of my life. And on the days your memories tearing at my heart, you always find a way to let me know we're not apart. Love lives on every day, every night, in our hearts, in our minds, like an old classic song. Love lives on where we work, where we live, in the eyes of our kids, every picture on the wall. I can still feel you with me, even though you are gone. Love lives on. Love lives on. They were fathers and mothers, some were sisters and brothers, wives, husbands, daughters, and sons. Different
shared will never come undone. We're there for each other through the tears and